he actually was injured in a bombing and he wasn't able to go to France during the First World War. He stayed in the UK and he was still working as a war artist, but he couldn't actually travel over. So this painting is just, I mentioned already about the treaty talks. It's the actual, the date of the treaty talks where they did agree to give Ireland independence, with the caveat that we were separated north and south. And this was just a sketch, so he would have made this up into a much bigger painting, which is in the National Gallery at the moment. And then all of these works kind of contrast quite a lot with this painting, this very small painting by Grace Henry. So does anybody know Grace Henry or Paul Henry? So Paul Henry was very, very famous landscape artist in Ireland, much more famous than his wife. She was actually Scottish. But you can see this kind of French influence in her work, like it's kind of has the kind of warm Gauguin-esque kind of colours. And she's depicted the scene of an Irish woman. So they famously lived in the west of Ireland, in Achill Island, for 10 years. She didn't like living there as much as her husband Paul did. But they both kind of created this idyllic depiction of the Irish landscape in art specifically. So when you think about Irish landscape, you would always go to Paul Henry. More so, but she's painted this traditional islander wearing her clothes and her shawl, and of course she's clutching her rosary beads and she's praying, because we were an incredibly Catholic country at the time. So we'll just move into